Welcome to another episode of Out Loud Geek, where we discuss science fiction, fantasy, cooking, the outdoors, and more. Director Denis Villeneuve has found his new Emperor Shaddam IV for Dune Part 2, the well-known actor Christopher Walken. He will be House Carino's new ruler, and will be joining Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya for the second half of the very well done Dune series. I really liked the first Dune movie, so I think this one is going to be good as well. I'm not too worried about Villeneuve's ability to convey Frank Herbert's vision in this movie. I just saw the first one a few days ago again, and it's really reminded me of just how much I enjoyed it. Walken's casting fills out the major characters for the second half of Villeneuve's adaptation of Frank Herbert's seminal science fiction novel. He joins Florence Pugh as the Emperor's daughter, Princess Irulan, and Austin Butler as Fade Rautha Harkonnen, the presumptive heir to the Harkonnen dynasty. Villeneuve and John Spates are returning as screenwriters for the sequel, which will be produced by Villeneuve, Mary Parent, and a bunch of other people. Although the Emperor does not appear in Dune Part 1, he is the catalyst for the story, having ordered House Atreides on a doomed mission to take over dominion of the spice-mining planet Arrakis, that is also known as Dune. Jealous of Atreides' power and respect in the universe, the Emperor colludes with Dune's previous overseers, House Harkonnen, to wipe out the Atreides family forever. That plan ultimately fails, however, when Paul Atreides, Chalamet, and his mother, Lady Jessica, as played by Rebecca Ferguson, escape into the desert and set Paul on his destiny to become his messianic figure known as the Kwisatz Haderach, which will culminate in the events of Dune Part 2. Villeneuve's first Dune film was a gamble by Legendary and Warner Brothers. The filmmaker insisted on splitting the novel in two in order to do it proper justice, but the studios only bankrolled the first half on the hope that it would prove popular enough to warrant making the second film. It was. Dune ultimately grossed $400.6 million worldwide. The film went on to be nominated for 10 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, and it won 6. For sound, visual effects, production design, original score, editing, and cinematography. So production on Dune Part 2 is expected to start later this year for an October 20th, 2023 release. Yeah, it's kind of sad that it still has well over a year before it comes out. I'm definitely planning to see it as soon as it does come out because I really liked the first one. So I'm anxious to see how Villeneuve handles the rest of the story. Walken, who won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor for 1978's The Deer Hunter, most recently appeared in the Apple TV series Severance and the Amazon Prime Video series Outlaws. Well, I certainly hope that he will do a stellar job as Emperor Shaddam IV. I'm sure that he will, and I'm sure that everyone who is working on this project is going to really take it to heart because of how huge this particular story really is. I still remember when the first 1984 movie came out, and some of the things are good in it. There are some aspects of it that I like, but there are other aspects of it that aren't as good. Then there was the Sci-Fi Channel's miniseries back in around the year 2000. I forget exactly the year that it came out, but it wasn't bad. And then they went on to do a miniseries for Children of Dune, which I thought was rather interesting. So I'm hoping that if the second part of Dune does really well, that maybe they will proceed and do Children of Dune as well as the God Emperor of Dune. So we'll have to wait and see if that's what the intent is. But it would be interesting to see more of Herbert's Dune series represented on film. But we will have to wait until October of next year to see the second part of Dune. Thank you for watching today. And thanks to everyone who has subscribed to our YouTube channel. We appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button below, and please feel free to share a comment. If you would like to see more of our videos in the future and help support this channel, please subscribe right now by clicking on the red subscribe button below. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter by clicking on the links in the description. Until next time, this is Out Loud Geek.